Ah, yes. Commissions. You mean the stuff that you don't get? Yeah! Hey, hello there. I'm Chocobirb. This is Advocate, and we talk about all things art. Sometimes stories, too. Be sure to check it out. Today's topic is one that ruffles my feathers a little, and though I'm doing my best to market my commissions... By the way, I have a VGen for anyone interested. Maybe? Yes? No? Okay! You're definitely selling it, sister! I warrant all the mocking I can get, that's for sure. By the way, if you're an artist watching this, grab your tablet or sketchbook and play this in the background. That's initially what my videos aim at. So yeah, commissions! Though I have only fulfilled a handful of commissions, and by no means am I making a king's ransom off of them, I think I can provide my personal recipe of thoughts. The very first time I did commissions, or before I even knew they were called that by the way, I sold them at a super duper cheap price of 2 rand, which is barely a few cents per commission. To me, that was my food money at the tuck shop. As in South Africa, we didn't have school lunch cafeterias or anything like that. At least not in my schools in the countryside. A tuck shop was essentially a small convenience store at the school, and they'd sell snacks, sweets, sometimes food there, depending on what day it was. Regardless, that 2 rand meant a lot to me. And boy, was it a lot of pressure for 12 or 13-year-old me. I'd end up refunding the drawings money or give the commission my best shot, and Bob's your uncle. They got something I put a lot of effort into. Naturally, I stopped doing that at some point, cause it just wasn't fun anymore. Tune in later in the future, and here I am, trying again. And this time, it's not for 2 rand, or 50 bun for my Romanian viewers. Yeah, 50 bun. I can go rent a shopping cart with that, though. So what's your take on commissions? They are my dream. Despite how it started, I want to do commissions for a living. I look up to artists like Von Bites, Hallie Vision, and many others that made their bag working for clients. For now, I'm still small, insignificant, and doing my best to sharpen my pencil and my skills to bring that unique value to my art. The commission business before AI was a factor was pretty solid, though still challenging. Now with generative AI costing what it does, at least anyone can make their own requests come true for a fraction of the price, if not free. That sucks balls for someone like me, who wants to enter the industry and sell artwork. It was and always will be a luxury, but in recent times, it made the playing field harder. If you don't already have an established clientele, that is. Artists have to compensate by dropping prices to below their means, undersell themselves, or come up with new ways to keep themselves relevant. These are my observations, anyway. But whatever the cons are, there are pros too. With generative AI lacking that special human touch, now more than ever are artists more relevant than they seem. How does that work? The law of scarcity. Generative AI might be available to the public, but each and every artist's touch to their drawings are unique. AI can only replicate things so far, but an artist's touch and skill in their pieces leave them to be desired. It gets even better as the artist evolves in their craft. Many will think I'm insane for saying this, but when I see an artist asking a high price for their art, I'm actually pretty happy. I encourage this, and not only because I'm an artist myself and understand what it means to be one, but simply because as a customer or client, I'm getting a unique touch of value when I commission an artist, and no form of AI can match that. The quality of an art piece outshines the quantity produced by AI, not even factoring in the ethical use of it. What about artists overpricing? Let them overprice. Since each touch to an artist's work is handmade and unique, they can charge what they want. It still remains a luxury to purchase an art piece. When you buy a product that's overpriced, it's only overpriced to some people who can't afford it. Those who can will buy it. Those who can't afford one artist's work will obviously look for someone else's commissions, who they deem worth the price tag. And if you happen to be an artist who wants to open up comms and get that bag, don't be discouraged. More than ever now, do people require more creativity among the slop that's taken over all forms of media in general. Now more than ever is it necessary to create and sell your work. Quality with that unique touch will always outshine quantity. If you don't agree with my take on this, feel free to speak up in the comments. Let's chat. That's it for this video and what my personal bias on commissions are. Thank you guys for sticking around with me until the end. As always, take care, stay safe, and see you in the next one. Ciao!